Hello,
Hello.
hello, Anna.
Hello, Aditya.
Anna, voice is clear.
Somewhat little disturbances is coming.
Disturbance. Let me off the fan once.
Okay, I will call her.
Okay.
Everything is will be fine here.
As you said that you are having a definite working hour, like we are also having working at night too. Our class starts from 9 o'clock. So should we try to inculcate some things like, or we should try to develop some habits so that we can get help in the further life?
You're asking like whether to change working hours or
No, no, like should we do anything like except our like we are also having our like starting from 9 o'clock. So should
yes.
we try to develop any habit apart from studies and all so that we can get help in?
Yes, I usually do meditation. I'll go to gym.
Oh,
Morning walk. Whatever I want, I'll do. Like I don't have any restrictions here. When I'm in my childhood days, I haven't played any games. After coming to analog devices, I started badminton, football.
oh,
I have been in everything. I won't tell I'm an expert. Just going into everything and enjoying my life. That's it.
awesome. Thank you. So now we are with next question. Could you highlight some interesting or challenging projects you have worked upon as a digital verification engineer?
Uh, when I came to this company, it is the main project of area is Apollo. That is the biggest project that these people are having. That is at the tape out time. It's like it is about to complete. At that time only I have entered. So in that I got a small chance to work with like RSA. You might have heard RSA algorithm. It's depending upon encryption and decryption, kind of like in our subject it will be RSA algorithm. It will be, I forgot the subject name also, I'm sorry for that. But one algorithm will be that is a security algorithm. On that I have worked, like security for the project. After that it came to tape out stage and it completed. Now I'm working on Athena project. In core, the projects won't complete that fast. It takes 2 years to 3 years time. A single project for 2 to 3 years easily takes. So I am working on only one project. In that, I'm working on emulation, Ethernet, and some kind of pit bash kind of. You people won't understand even if I tell those. But if you ask me, then I can share a bit about that, but not about the project. Okay.
Now we are having a question in chat box by Sheikh Maj Ahmed. Can you give an insight on the role is present for freshers at NL? clock devices?
Freshers, presently it is in recession time, so they are not taking many people. But obviously, uh, within 1 or 2 years, everything will be fine. Uh, it- there are many opportunities at Unlock Devices. I also joined as a fresher only here. There won't be any training kind of activities. Directly, they'll will get into project itself. In the from the project only, we'll get to learn the things. Uh, as I mentioned, I don't have any experience on uh, core things. Like here, I'm working on system verilog, UVM, this type of languages I'm working on. But we haven't learned anything in our ECE. Just basics of signals and systems, these kind of things we learn. Those we can implement in our projects. Uh, Insights on roles, mostly they'll take into implementation or DV roles only. Like they won't take into designer roles generally. Uh, for designer role, they will take MTech graduates only. BTech graduates, they will take into digital verification roles and implementation roles. If you have any doubts, you can ask, or else if you want still more information, you can unmute yourself and you can question. Ahmed?
Oh, okay, so clear. Thank you for your answer. So now we'll proceed to next question. What are some common challenges faced in the digital verification, and how do you approach solving them?
First thing, I do not know anything about core, like system verilog, UVM, or else this emulation. I mentioned Ethernet. Any of these I'm not aware of. First, I need to focus with. I need to focus on system verilog itself. Like in IT, we are having Python, C, C++, these kind of languages, right? In the same way, we are having system verilog and system verilog in core company. Like for us, we need to use these languages. We'll learn verilog in our semesters. But we are not aware of system verilog. The problem with verilog is that we can't apply our OOPS concepts in verilog. In system verilog, we can apply this object-oriented programming also. So it will be easier for us if we learn. Uh, but we need to have good coding skills before coming. We might have all people are thinking that there is no need of coding skills for core companies, but it's not exactly true. We should know OOPS concepts. Like any, at least we need to have uh, complete knowledge in at least one language, either Python or C, whatever you choose. Definitely, you should be able to do that so that it will become easy for us to learn here. That helped me a lot.
Okay, thank you. Next question: in what ways did your EC education prepare you for the specific challenges you encounter in digital verification engineering?
Basic concepts on this digital verification, like AND gate, not decoders, multiplexers, these kind of things, flip flops, as usual from the basic flip. Everything it will be dealing with this flip flops only, and EDC. EDC. As I'm from this DV team, I am not exactly with this EDC, like electronic device and circuits. In that we will consider this MOSFETs and all. No? Those I am not much aware of. It's because for my role this is enough. Fourier transforms, signals and systems, and digital signal processing. These are just enough. As I'm working on communication project, I should be aware of this antennas, antennas communication, and how these beams are going to be traveled. These kind of things I should be aware of. These help me a lot. If we are in implementation team, like other side is implementation, for them they need to know this CMOS, these all concepts that are involved, like how is this static time analysis, that only timing, whole time violations and all these will be there, no? Whole time setup line. In BTech, we'll just listen those words. Here we need to implement those people. But for us, it's just like signals and systems, digital systems design, and digital signal processing, communication, analog digital communication. These four are just enough.
Okay, thank you. So we are with next question. Are there any particular courses or skills from your EC program that you find especially valuable in your current role?
EC program in my current role, like for me, it's not useful for now, but we have learned Verilog is useful. Verilog is useful. It's because if we know Verilog, system Verilog becomes easy to learn, and mostly this system Verilog is similar to C++ and C. All the concepts that we use in C and C++ can be used in system Verilog also, but that is not related to ECE anyway. Like as you know, as I have mentioned, this SS, DSP, communication, these all will be useful, and MATLAB. Yes, sure, I'll discuss that. MATLAB. Some of our colleagues are working on MATLAB also. I didn't get chance to work with MATLAB till now, but in future it will be useful for us if we learn MATLAB. MATLAB, Python. I would suggest you these things: Verilog, Python, MATLAB, OOPS concepts. OOPS. I didn't find much useful with data structures, but C language is very important. You might be thinking why C is required. If you want to get into core, be aware of C. C language.
By the today was our exam, and today was our mini project on Verilog only.
Okay, that's great. Fourth year who has chosen projects on core, I would really like to appreciate them. It's because it is really difficult to work on core project. I feel like in fourth year it's horrible for me.
Okay, so thanks. Now we'll proceed with the next question. How have you seen the field of digital verification evolve since you have started your career at analog devices?
The main thing is that I have worked in optics. There, I have learned more on Python and ELK. One of the software, something will be I have worked on. I improved my coding skills. 5 months within 5 months I worked there. I improved coding a lot. I want to continue those coding in my core also. I got an opportunity to enter into this digital verification. Here we use core along with coding. In other teams, coding is not much involved, but here in this, both are parallelly important. So it became useful for me from there. I couldn't hear your voice. It's mute. You are in mute.
Oh, wait. Sorry. So we are ready with next question. Are there any emerging technologies or trends in digital verification that you find particularly exciting or challenging?
In this, we won't tell the emerging technologies because it depends on project to project. If we are in communication project like Ethernet, these kind of technologies will be useful. But there will be some softwares that to be used like Palladium. We use Palladium, Ethernet. This kind of things for communication project. If the project gets changed, again the technology also gets changed. Here mainly it doesn't depend on technology. It depends upon the things that we use in a project. We use multiple technologies. It's not just single technology, but 5G communication will be useful. And
Okay. So next question, what tools and technologies are commonly used in your role and how have they evolved over time?
Yes, uh, we are using Palladium. That is provided. That is one of the technology that we use. Like it is emulation. A project can be done in either simulation or emulation. In digital verification, like simulation is nothing but we do verification on softwares. In emulation, it will be like firmware. It will be like doing on firmware. What is the difference between both the things is if you are running on software it takes more time, like it's not a real clock time. It will tell if you observe while we are running a program 0.03 seconds it mentioned, but it takes more it's not like it takes more than 0.03 seconds when it comes to software. It is not exactly equal to the time, but in firmware if we implement it will be exactly 0.03 seconds, because directly there we are communicating with flip flops and we are writing directly to flip flops. That kind of things will be. Eh, I know you won't be able to understand, but relate to that. Like in simulation it takes more time, in emulation it completes faster. Those kind of that Palladium software is being provided by Cadence. If you want you can go into that one, and I would like to suggest better you learn system verilog and UVM if you have time. These both helps you a lot if you want to get into core. Remaining all you can learn after you enter to the company. It's because all the technologies changes from project to project. Wherever you go, learning you shouldn't stop. Always keep on learning. We are always a student.
Thank you. So next question, are there any specific software or hardware platforms that you regularly use for digital verification tasks?
Just now I have mentioned this emulation. For emulation we use Palladium things which are provided by Cadence. Um, just remaining not much important. These are just one ETX kind of that's just a Linux platform kind of. Um, Moreover, like you need to learn Python, so keep on practicing on HackerRank or HackerEarth, whatever. Like you need to know more about C pointers and all. Never give up. Pointers, be confident on this C pointers, because otherwise it will point to you only.
So next question is, what advice would you give to current EC students who are interested in pursuing a career in digital verification engineering?
Mm, if you want to go into core, try from now only. Uh, Learn this system verilog and all. If you are in third year, choose your project. Find your project on core, not on IT. If you have chosen your project on core, then you'll get a chance to give your interview about the project. If you have chosen on that software itself, then there won't be any chance for them for the interviewers to understand your basic concepts, right? So choose your project on core company. I mean core side. Second thing, brush up with your basics. Fundamentals are very important. If you don't know basics, then nowhere you can survive. Um, Third thing, like if you are already working on IT, change within 5 months or 6 months if you are interested on core. If you are working for more than 1 year, then you should join again as a fresher only in core company. It will be waste of your time, and also already you have started your career on IT side. Then why to shift? I feel like if there is more time completed in your IT side, and moreover, if you are interested, try MTech also. It will be really good. Now I'm planning to do MTech after coming to office, like integrated MTech. We are having integrated MTech courses. Our office itself, I mean, our company itself provides those courses so that we can do
Okay.
this kind of
So
things.
next question.
1 minute. There is a question in chat.
Okay. Yes.
Can you share your interview experience for analog device and how is it different from Deloitte, which means IT domain? Yes. In Deloitte, as you know, first we have to write aptitude test. After qualifying that, we'll go to interview. There, what questions they have asked? The questions are based on DBMS, SQL, OOPS concepts, uh, OOPS concepts. These are the things that I faced in Deloitte. When it comes to analog devices, uh, I attended 3 interviews. First interview is completely on puzzles. They want to check your knowledge, your way of approach for a problem. Even if you do not solve, it's fine. But how you are thinking, they need to know, right? So they check my thinking skills. Later, the basics on signals and systems, communication, uh, very basics, not much. These kind of things they have asked, and aptitude questions. Uh, but they are not that easy. That easy to. You need to think for a while. Uh, it's about 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Total 3 hours interview. I mentioned all 3 are interviews only. I didn't write any aptitude test kind of. Our seniors first they have written tests and then they went to interviews. But ours is Corona based, Corona batch. No, maybe they might have thought we'll copy or something. So all 3 are interviews only. It went good. You need not be afraid of. But solve more puzzles. I would recommend that.
We are having the next question from him, Chandana. What was your experience in the EC association during your engineering?
Yes. In my first year, I'm really confused. It's because all seniors used to tell you'll have backlogs. There'll be credits. What I do not know what are those credits also. During first meet itself, interaction, they are like there'll be many credits left over. I do not know what are those credits. And again, they'll tell you'll be failing in exams. Directly, they will tell you'll be failing. Oh, how could I fail? It's because we know that from in Inter we, I won't tell we are toppers, but we didn't fail any exam. That we are sure. They'll tell we'll have backlogs. Oh, those many backlogs. I'm so worried. So I studied to not to get any backlogs at least. Uh, Later, but at the time I only studied. I didn't go into any other activities. But after came to EC Association, I learned management skills and I have spoken to many people. I had good interaction with our professors as well. Um, in second year, I'm association member, and in third year, I'm joint secretary of EC Association. At the time, police suggested us many events that are to be conducted on MATLAB and all. At least for that event's sake, we'll learn something. I felt like in second year also like uh, IoT workshop is conducted. Uh, at least basics. We'll have some basics. I feel like, and moreover, we'll get the ability to think what are the events that are to be that are to be conducted. So for conducting an event, we need to verify many technologies, whether it will be useful for the student or not. It will be emerging, like it is an emerging technology or outdated technology. Those all we need to think of. For that, uh, we'll do more research. So much research we need to do for that. I feel like management skills are more developed, and that helped me here also. Uh, I'm managing many things like work and my personal life also. I didn't give up anything for other. I'm playing, mostly playing.
Superb.
That,
So should we go to next question?
sure.
So are there any specific skills or experiences you recommend gaining before entering the field?
I don't recommend any experience, but projects, do more projects on core. And to say frank, as we are from Corona batch, we are not. Uh, we haven't done any projects. Even for vacancy also, we haven't done any project. Our project expo will be there. No, in second year, we'll have some project expo. There, people will do some mini projects and they'll exhibit. I do not know if you people have done or not, but we didn't do. Directly, we entered to final year project only. Uh, so we are not much aware. Uh, Transistors. I haven't worked anytime with transistors and these on real life. Just everything is on P Spice. I know only P Spice. Those kind of. But please don't be like that. It's because after coming to here, I notice many people have so much knowledge on those lab practical activities as well, which we missed. I feel like I would like to suggest you please be on lab related activities, not only on P Spice.
Thank you. Such amazing answer we are getting. Thanks a lot. So now we are next question. How do you stay updated on the latest advancement in the digital verification and related technologies?
Mm, I don't tell I'm advancing myself. I'm not just depending upon the project we need to go. That's it. Here I got a chance to learn, think, and implement. That's all I can say. Be prepared to learn, and then you think, and then you can ask your manager what are the skills that are required. They will tell you what are the things that are needed for the project, and then you just have a glance over it so that it helps you. It's because I didn't get any learning experience like training period. Those kind of training period is not there in analog devices. Directly, they'll mm, put us in a project so that we can learn and implement at the same time. Even when I worked in optics, also they didn't give any uh, training period for me. They have just put me in project. I don't have any training periods or that kind of atmosphere is nowhere with me. Maybe some people are giving some training sessions and training courses, but it's not with me.
We are ready with next question. Have you pursued any additional certifications or trainings since starting your career?
Uh, I have just pursued one certificate on VLSI. That is there we have worked on quantum dot cellular automata one project. That only motivated me to choose my final year project into this quantum dots. Uh, that project helped me to some extent. Uh, I would really like to thank Ganpati sir for helping us to complete that project to some extent. That's it. More than that, I haven't done anything. He only made like when I started that project, everything is like some illusion kind of activity I have made in that. It's impossible task. Then he told what are the pros and cons and till what extent we can implement and how to change that project. Those kind of everything he only mentioned, like Ganapati, as I mentioned, Ganapati sir only gave opportunity, and for completion of the project, all our professors help for because it's a lab-oriented project. So HOD sir gave all permissions to complete it. It was kind of activity, not much. That
Hello. 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 Am I audible?
You're audible.
Actually, the video is not showing. I think camera is off.
am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay. Where did I stop?
Okay. Have you pursued any additional certification or training? We were through going through this question.
Okay, as I mentioned, just one certificate I got from VLSI. In that, we did a project called Quantum Dot Cellular Automata. From that, I got motivation to choose my final year project on the same. We did our project on quantum dots. It is like some kind of what transistor. Instead of using CMOS, we want to implement everything in quantum dots. In CMOS technology, we'll have some low power consumption issues that we want to overcome with this quantum dots. For that, we tried. Initially, when I started the project, I'm not much aware of this technology, so I made my own illusions and made it very complex. But later, as I mentioned, Ganapati sir told what are feasible and what are not feasible, and changed the project, and he helped us to complete that. I would like to suggest one thing for you. If you complete some course, try to implement that. Make some projects. If you don't do any project on that course, definitely I'm sure that you'll forget that course. So you'll be half knowledge on that. If you put the same thing in resume, it will not give anything for you. If the interviewer asks some questions to you, then definitely you will not be able to answer. So do some project so that you can get the real experience what you have learned. One or two courses are just enough for you. If you learn more and more courses, then you'll not be able to implement. But just be aware of every technology basics, like what are the technologies present in present day world, and up to what extent I can go into that technology. It's because you need to know your own interest, right? If you know many technologies, then you will have an idea in which you are interested, so that you can go into it. That's it, not more than that.
Okay, so we are having one question in chat box. We are going to take it. What are your suggestions to face the present recession scenario?
Uh, that one is not in our hands, but one thing I would like to tell, if you are financially good, then go for higher studies if you are interested. uh, it's because if you are trying for more than 1 year, if you are trying for job for more than 1 year, if you couldn't get, then you are not fresher anymore, so it will be difficult for you. If definitely within 2 to 3 years everything will be set right. So if you do higher studies, I feel like it will be useful for you. If you are if you are facing problems financially, definitely you need to get a job. So uh, learn some technologies and go into it. There are some companies, but I don't think now off-campus jobs, it will be difficult for you. I understand, but if you are interested in higher studies, go for it. Definitely, I would like to recommend it.
Now we'll go to the next question. Could you provide some guidance on the steps or skills a person should focus on to make a successful transition from their present job?
Uh, if you want to change from IT to core job, do it within 5 to 6 months. If it is extending more than 5 to 6 months, then it will be difficult for you. First thing. Second thing, if you are a student, there are some options either to learn core technologies for some months and go into core companies, or else you can do higher studies and you can go. There are two things. And as I mentioned, if you are already into IT, then uh, develop your thinking skills instead of uh, focusing on system verilog or UVM. Complete your uh, OOPS concepts, data structures, these kind of things you learn, and puzzles, you solve more puzzles. It's because when you are already into IT, uh, core company people already knew that you may forget, or you may forget the things that they'll think they'll understand. It's because we have studied in our fourth year. uh, they will ask mostly your thinking based questions only. They'll ask mostly puzzles, aptitude, basics, not more than that. So you need not go into depth.
Okay, so we are having one question in chat box. Is it better if we go for higher studies right after completion of our UG or after doing job?
uh, if you are, like as I mentioned, if you are financially good, then go for higher studies. If it is not that, you go to job and do for some time and then go for higher studies, anything is fine, because uh, when you go to higher studies, you'll get more experience on things like real time things. uh, I'm having one question on that, whether you want to go to mtech or ms. That's my question. It depends again. If you want to choose your career in mtech right after your UZ, you can go for it. If you want to complete your degree on MS side, then you can work from some days and then you can go for MS. That also depends.
Okay, thanks. Next question we are having in chat box. Suppose if we wanted to do a core project as a part of our curriculum and also for placing in core company, do the project need to be unique or we can do a normal existing project?
Mm, anything you can do, but if it is already existing, you add your own thoughts to it. Just try to improvise it. It's not like a copy paste. If you are doing copy paste, then it will not be much useful. It's because during your interview they'll ask your project and how did you approach to that project. Those kind of things they ask. They will already know the existing projects. If you don't add your thinking, then it will not be much useful. At least a small idea of your own changes everything. Don't think more like I need to build some app, or I need to build a chip. Those kind of things not required. Just your ideas, put your ideas. Don't copy paste someone's ideas. That's it, I would like to recommend.
Thank you. Anyone is having any other doubts, please put in the chat box.
But one thing is,
Akka,
yes, yes.
any experience which you would like to share with us?
uh,
Your experience.
my experience, you want from professional life or personal life or academics, or what do you want?
Any experience which you want to share with us?
Mm, it's quite good. 4 years of BTech, 2 years in Corona, as you know. I don't have much experiences. Like in fourth year only, it's I am unable to tell. Also, it's because I forgot everything. Everything I feel like when I went back, I'm remembering only Corona, Corona and its impacts. But one thing is like before starting our fourth year first semester itself, I got placed into this Deloitte, so I'm tension free, no stress, no strain. So I enjoyed a lot in fourth year with our friends. Like everything chill. Bunks I did. That's the first time. In second year, I'm calm, cool, studious. In fourth year, it's not like that. Everything is changed. Always late to class, no punctuality. That those kind of went on. But don't be like that. Just because as we got job something, we went to like I did those for just experience. I didn't experience any time. I want to experience at least once. So I went to late. I went late to classes. And again, this Vacancy Fest promotions are there now. I skipped classes and I went for promotions for 10 days. And we did a short film at the time. My part is very less, only 1 or 1.5 minute. Even then, I involved in it. Secret Santa games. We played that Secret Santa game for about 10 days, I guess, 10 tasks. Basically, at the time, the placements are quite good. Maybe we are lucky enough. Even we have 2 years Corona holidays, the recession has come now. At the time, we are fine. We are currently learning architecture in our third year. How do you think this will help in placing a co-company or an organizer's role? Architecture. Yes. In architecture, definitely you use C language and all. It will be useful for you. And moreover, there will be in I think there will be some registers, rights and all. Like opcode will be there, no? This opcodes, operators, these all will be useful. Like operations, like a one by one set of instructions. Those all you need to see. That assembly language we'll use there. If I'm not wrong, are you using assembly language in that architecture?
Yes, Akka.
Yes, those all set of instructions, those all we use. First, you try to learn how we are accessing that address and how we are writing to those registers and reading back those registers. The memory alignment, all you be aware of that. This ARM architecture itself will be useful for you in future if you are going to be a digital verification engineer. It's because in every project we need to write to certain range of memories and we need to read back the same. For this, we will use this ARM architecture. Well, it will be useful for you.
Okay, so next question. Can you please tell me the name of short film?
Oh my god. You shouldn't see those kind of films. Chalanchitram. In YouTube, it is available. Chalanchitram.
Okay. So now we are going towards the end. So can you please share your experience of Meet Our Alumni? How you felt?
Uh, First, I would like to thank all of you for listening to me patiently.
Thanks for coming first.
Yes, I forgot to share one of my experience. In our class, all people will call me as 2x. I do not know if I speak that fast or slow, I do not know, but they will call me as 2x. Am I fast? No, right?
No, no, just amazing.
They'll they'll tell like that only. You will speak 2x. You will do everything on 2x, 2x, 2x. That's what I feel.
Someone is commenting my favorite short film, Sai Ram Kumar Anna.
Really?
His favorite short film.
Then have you recognized me? I don't think so. He recognizes.
Okay, thanks, Akka. It was very amazing session, literally. Apart from all the academics, what I learned, like, we should not take burden of anything. Like, we should do new things. but without taking burden.
Yes, don't take burden. Just
Very amazing.
one thing I would like to suggest: be confident on whatever you learn. And one more thing, if you are entering into core companies from your graduation, like BTech graduation, you'll be something different from others. It's because first thing, when compared to all the people, you are younger, so they'll treat you very nice. That is personal thing. And moreover, mm, from BTech, if you enter, you will have good coding skills. From MTech, if you have enter, if you enter, then you will have good concept oriented things. Um, MTech people will know everything, but compared to them, we'll have good coding skills and we'll be fast enough. In this, I feel like comparatively here they are. And moreover, if we learn uh, those concept things from them, then it will be really useful for us. We'll have our own, what we say, opportunities, and we'll have our own plus points also. You don't feel like MTech people are much greater or elder. Of course, they are well knowledge, but we'll have our own plus points also compared to them. So never think uh, there are some, they are great, but we are not less too. Be confident on you. Always be positive. Get
Thank
some
you.
interest on core companies also.
Okay, well, so now I would like to request to on the camera everyone so that we can take a group photo. Okay, you want to say something?
Always you keep in touch with the policer or me or anyone like your seniors, so that if you are interested in core companies, if there are some opportunities, then they'll uh, what we say, they will definitely recommend you. Not recommend, will give reference to you. If you are
Now,
having
one
any
thing I
doubt,
would like to add from my side, like today I'm very happy, like I'm amazed. Just open and clear answer we got. Really, it was very awesome.
why you,
Thanks a lot.
why did you feel like that?
Like you are answering each and every question very openly. Like it was almost not completely relatable to us.
Is it like what have you expected? Then I would have answered that only.
Not expected. Like it was more than our expectations. You answered it like it was very fruitful. It's like it was like yes, we are discussing.
Yes, of course, we are discussing only, right? Okay, anyway, if you have any doubts, you can ask me anytime. If I am not free at the time, definitely I'll after I'm free. Any questions, any types of questions, either related to IT, really good experience on IT. I never thought that that company is bad. It's because it's I have learned many things from that company. I literally cried when I'm shifting from that company to this company. That affection I have with that company. They treated me very well, and I have learned many things there. Those learning skills helped me here so much. I'll be always thankful to that company. Whatever you learn, it will not get into vain. Definitely, it will be useful for your future. Something it will be useful.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Please, everyone on the camera, we should take a group photo.
Oh, you are in college, right? You are in college. I'm in office.
Hemchandanna, please say some words. Anna, Hemchandanna, am I audible?
Yes, Aditya, you are audible.
So please say some words as we are going towards end.
So I need to thank our Maheshwari Akka for spending her valuable time with us, for joining in our meet our alumni. We want we will definitely remember about your great support for us.
Great.
So thank you very much, Akka.
Thank you. All the
Thank you,
best.
Anna, for
But don't be tensed, as it is recession time. You, of course, I know you will be tensed, but even be calm. Everything will be settled within 1 or 2 years. This 1 or 2 years, you will need to struggle to some extent, but be strong enough. But at last, everyone will achieve their goals. All the best for future. Never disgrace yourself. Never disappoint. Never get disappointed. Be pleasant. Everything will go like that only.
thanks once again. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Very amazing session.
Thank you.
Thanks, Akka.
Bye bye.
Okay, Akka, we can leave the meeting.
Everyone show your appreciate our Maheshwari Akka and Aditya.
Now we can leave the meeting, everyone. Thank you.
So Vikas, you can end the meet.